Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rich Start Insider, a place where future millionaires come together to get ideas. Today, I'm gonna talk about I want diversity visa (DV). Now, what do I do? So, if this is your first time to Rich Start Insider, we talk about business, finance, economics, immigration to US, how to live and work abroad, and also real estate, stock investment, anything to make you succeed and make you money. We talk about it. So make sure you subscribe and click all so you do not miss any of our videos. Okay, so this is a disclaimer. I'm not an attorney, CPA, or tax or financial advisors. It's your responsibility to verify all information yourself. That these channel's videos are for sharing of my opinions, knowledge, and experience for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you need specific advice to your situation, please consult a qualified attorney, CPA, financial advisors, or appropriate professional for the subject you would like help. If you have, you can read about it. If you have any question, you can ask me. Okay, let's get to our today's topic. So DV 2021. You can check the status right here. If you go to dvprogram.state.gov like this on the internet browsers, you can check the status. So you can also check 2020 status. If you haven't done it yet, so you can check the status, and all they need is your confirmation number and last family name and year of birth and authentications. If you forgot your confirmation number, you can click on this here and it will take you to some steps that you need to take to verify your DV status check. Okay, congratulations if you want the diversity visa. It's very very hard to win a diversity visa, and they choose more people than the visas available. So even though you want the selection, it does not guarantee that you're gonna get it the visa. So it's very important that you follow the steps as they say accurately and as soon as possible. Don't wait. You go to this website, http dvselect.state.gov. So if you want, you might receive a letter to go to this website, follow the instruction. It's very important that you make the appointment as soon as possible. If they do not assign you the appointment, because there are a lot of people that they choose, and those who pass the interview and who get appointments and who pass the interview as soon as possible, they get it first. If the visas ran out, if they gave it all the visa, anybody that they interview later, they might not get a visa. So it's very important to make an appointment as soon as possible. How do you make the appointment? Follow the instruction. You need to apply online DS-260 immigrant visa and also alien registration application. So if you submit these two online, they're gonna ask you. They're gonna give you the appointments, and also they're gonna ask you to submit required documents. So it's very important you get the documents required in advance, as soon as possible. Because once you get an appointment and once you get all the documents, all you have to do is just wait for the interview. That's all. So it's very important within the first 1 or 2 weeks after you know that you want the DV, you need to get it done in the first 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, as soon as possible. Okay, what documents require? They require birth certificate, that shows your date and place of birth and your parents' name, and also court and prison records if you have ever been to the court or prisons, or if you have ever been in the military, they require to have military records. So anywhere you can be living in one country, any countries that you live in, they will ask you for records of all these things. And police certificates to certify that you are a good citizen, you're a good resident of any country. If you were born in another country and you're living in different countries, they might ask you to get police certificates for both countries, for the periods that you live in. And also photocopy of valid passport biographic data page, and also your high school and bachelor degree certificate. If you have bachelor's, a master, or PhD, you need that minimum. They require high school certificate, and also DS-260 confirmation page to the interview. So it's very important you bring these to the interview. If they ask, you have in hand ready for it. But this is for sure. You need to bring this to an interview, and also you bring the selected notification letter. So it's the letter that you see when you check your DV status that you have been selected. So that's the letter, and also vaccination record. They might ask you to get vaccinations and also some health checkup. So you can do that. Just follow the instructions step by step. And what I want to emphasize really important is a bank statement or affidavit of support. So it's very important because of recent changes. Immigration became harder to for the U.S. It's getting harder to immigrate to U.S. because they changed the law for public charge. So if a foreign alien, alien is does not have a proof that they can support themselves to live in U.S. or there is a chance that you could become a public charge, meaning that you're gonna depend on the government support, U.S. government support. There is a chance that your visa could be denied. So it's very important you get a bank statement and affidavit support as soon as possible, and also all the documents you need to have both original and certified notarized translated copy. So if these documents are not in English, you need to have it certified and notarized translated copy for them. So make sure you make a copy for all the original and also certified notarized translated copy. Okay, important. It's very, very important. I really want to emphasize here. You need to prepare your finance as soon as possible. My recommendations, you don't have to follow me. My recommendation is minimum 10,000. The more the better. 30,000 would be great, perfect. 30,000 would be perfect. But 10,000, I would say it's a minimum. It's in my opinions, minimum for each person who wants to immigrate. So if your family, if you have a husband or wife, probably 20,000 for for per couple. If you have kids, 4 members in your family, 40,000 minimum. So the longer you can keep that amount in your bank, the better, because they want to see if you are trying to make fraudulent transaction to show your bank statement. So if you have the 10,000 for a long time, 1-2 years, that's great. They can see that you have a track record. You have been having this money for a long time. So it doesn't have to be in one statement. You can have 2, 3, 4 bank statements combined. To exceed 10,000. That's perfect. The more the better. 100,000 is great. Yeah. So prepare to answer what job you would like to do in USA. And they're gonna ask you, hey, what kind of job you are intended to do. But if you graduate in, let's say, civil engineer, and you want to do finance or economics, they might ask, why do you want to do that? Your bachelor degree is different from what you want to do in US. In that case, you can say, I have been in finance job for 5 years, for the past 5 years, 7 years, in my country. Then you can make sure you bring CV or resume, just in case they might not ask, but if they suspect that it doesn't hurt to show them your CV or resume, and so make sure you have the backup answer for every potential question that they might ask. And the interviewer will want to know how you will support yourself in US. You can show it by your bank statement, or if you have a families or relatives or friends, you can tell them, I'm gonna stay with them, for the beginning 2-3 months and look for a job, whatever. If you already have a job, that's great, and you can even start looking for a job if you want. They might ask if you have any relatives or friends in US. That's a normal questions. You can answer honestly. But if they think that you can support yourself or you can become a public charge, you might not get a visa. So it means that you have no money, or you have a health conditions that you might not be able to work in US, or you need to depend on somebody else. You might not get a visa, because the last thing US government want is that to have to support a foreigner or aliens, when they get on US soil. So it's really important to show your finance, your strong finance, and also your education. If you have a master PhD, that's perfect. They know that it's easier for you to get a job if you have a master or PhD, or if your degree is in computer science, or somewhere, a job occupation where there is so much demand that they know that you will do well. So a lot of things go into consideration. So basically you need to prepare as much as possible. The more money you have, the better it is. Okay, next step. What's the next step? Just wait for the interview, practice American English, and do research on cities that you want to go. It's really important you practice American English. So you watch news like CNN. Basically, the way they speak is the way that you will be communicating with Americans in U.S. Yeah, don't you might not want to watch movies because movies speak so fast sometimes. News are the best. American channel news, they're always the best to practice your listening skill. Yeah. So if you haven't decided which state you want to go, which city, make sure you choose zero income tax state, because I know that New York, California are so popular among immigrants, but the thing is that they have a very high income tax. That's high income tax from the states. So 6%, 7%, that's a lot. Plus, you need to pay city tax, local tax. So a lot of tax. The cost of living is expensive. A lot of Americans are moving out of those states, California and New York, to move to zero income tax state like Florida or Texas, Wyoming. Yeah, so they are moving out of the high income tax state. So if you don't have a choice, then make sure you look into those zero income tax state. You will be saving a lot of money. You will be making a lot more money because you keep more if you don't need to pay tax. Okay, so what can you do? Make sure you subscribe, share this video in any groups, to spread our message. So to share this video with your friends to help them to know about the diversity visa process, interview process. If you are listening and if you are living in US and you want to get free stuff, you can get this free stuff and audiobooks in the description. Audiobooks, you can live it anywhere. You can get free audiobooks. The link's gonna be in description and comment below as well. Okay, thank you for watching until the end. So I want to give you rewards for being so patient and being so interested in my videos. So there are free audiobooks for you. The link's going to be below, and three free stores like Facebook, Apple, Snapzone. All you need to do is just click on it, open a free account, and just deposit $100 to qualify. The second store up to $1,400. That's a lot of money. And so there will be two links. Just open an account, deposit $100, then you can withdraw anytime. So you will get three free stock. And if you want to become a real estate agent, licensing cost, the link is gonna be down below. And if you're thinking about getting free interest loan for 12 months or 14 months, 15 months, the best credit cards in my experience, I put it down below. And if you are new immigrants, living in US and you want to get a cheap, good cell phone plan, it's only costs about $15 per month for the first 3 months. Even Hollywood actor Ryan Reynolds use this plan, unlimited talking, texting, and also the data. So click the link below as well. Free travel credits, hotel stay, whatever. You can click the link below as well. If you want to reach out to me, you can send me your email address, and you can reach out to me on Facebook page or on Instagram. Yep. So write down what you learned from this video and how you would prepare to pass the interview. I will be posting more videos about how to pass diversity visa interview process and what to do next after you pass the interview. So there will be serious video coming. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel and like and see first my Facebook and follow Instagram. So you can get free stock and audiobooks in the link below. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.